Hey guys, we're back for another video. Hey. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. I sure am. We are back. Thank you all for joining me. Happy Friday to everyone. I'm trying to get my little stuff pulled up here. Happy Friday to everybody. Thank y'all for being here. It's been a long day, y'all. It's been a long day. Yeah, so let's go ahead and knock this live out because I want to go relax, honey, and enjoy the rest of my Friday. I'm gonna lay it down, honey. I done hurt my damn knee working out today. Oh my God, I went a little too hard in the paint today. Trying to stay fit out here, child. But hey, it is what it is. You gotta work out and get that body right. All right. You gotta work out and keep your body right and stay healthy. So minus the hurting yourself, okay? But it's all good in the hood, child. Let's go ahead and get into it. As you guys can see going across my screen, everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay, that is my disclaimer. Yes, so we are under the Fair Use Act. We have a few topics that we want to run through tonight. I hope you guys are feeling good. Got y'all a little drinky drink. I'm drinking water right now, child. I don't know. I might pour me up one for later, but for right now, it's just water. All right. But thank y'all for being here. Let's go ahead and get into our topics, honey. We're going to jump right in. Baby. Okay. We ain't even going to hold you. What's up, baby? Brooks. All right. We ain't even going to hold you, honey. All right. So shout out to Revolt News. Honey. Now you guys may remember the story that we talked about back in the back a few months ago, where this crazy lady, honey, Miss Susan Lorincz, was found guilty today for fatally pounding a mother through her locked door. And she was upset because the mother's kids were in her yard and playing in her yard, and she got upset. The mother went over to confront the lady, and the woman powed her. So this is her on our screen. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Now it says that unaliver Karen, honey, Susan Lorincz, was found guilty of first-degree felony manslaughter with a firearm for a fatal powing of her neighbor, Aiki Owens. I hope I said it right. I hope I said it right. Says that the verdict on Friday, honey, afternoon marked the culmination of a high-profile trial that drew national attention. Says that Lorincz, who powed Owens through a closed door in June of 2023, now faces up to 30 years in prison. Oh, thank God for justice. Okay, that means she will pass away in there. It goes on to say that she was remanded to the Marion County Jail without bond, with sentencing to be determined later. It says that the case, which unfolded on Ocala, Georgia, involved a profoundly emotional and racially charged context. It says Lorincz, a white woman, shot Owens, a black mother of 4, after a dispute over Owens' children playing near her home. Now it goes on to say that the incident occurred in the presence of Owens' 10-year-old son, intensifying the tragedy. Now, throughout the trial, it says that the prosecution argued that Lorincz acted unreasonably, using deadly force without imminent danger. It says that they highlighted that Owens was unarmed and the door was locked. It says that making Lorincz claim of self-defense untenable. Okay. Yeah, if your door is locked, I mean, what you scared of, child? It goes on to say that in court, the all-white jury deliberated for several hours before reaching their decision. It says that the defense maintained that Lorincz was acting out of fear, citing her prior run-ins with Owens and her belief that Owens was trying to break down her door. It says that, however, the prosecution effectively countered these claims by focusing on the locked door and Lorincz actions leading up to the powing. Now, witnesses included law enforcement officers and neighbors provided critical testimony that painted a clearer picture of the events that led to the fatal encounter. It goes on to say that while disappointed with the jury's lack of diversity, it says that Owens' family expressed relief of gratitude following the guilty verdict. It says that they emphasized that their commitment to seeking justice not only for A.J. Owens, but also for other families who have experienced similar tragedies. So thank God for some justice in this situation, you guys. I was feeling nervous when I heard about this case in the beginning. I was like, oh Lord, she gonna get off on a technicality. Oh Lord, they're gonna give her probation because one, she's kind of old a little bit, and two, yeah, I was not feeling optimistic about this trial, but it looks like she is getting 30 years, and that's good. I mean, you can never put a price on life. You can never put time on life. You can never give a person enough time to make somebody else happy. You know what I'm saying? Even if she got life, people will still be saying that's not enough. I mean, a life for a life. I feel like if you take a life, you should get a life. Shit. I mean, because that person ain't never coming back under no circumstances. And then it's the fact that you did it under, it was racially driven. I feel like it was racially driven. So let's go ahead because I have some tabs that I wanted to share. I have a tab where she's in court, and we have some other people speaking as well.
Verdict as to count one. We, the jury, find as to count one of the charge. The defendant is guilty of manslaughter. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt that during the commission of the offense, the defendant personally used a firearm? Yes. So say we all, dated the 16th day of August, 2024.
Does either side wish to poll the jurors to be polled?
Yes, sir.
Madam Clerk, please poll the jurors by number only.
Juror number 1, is this your verdict? Juror number 2, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 3, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 4, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 5, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 6, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you can go back to the jury room, please wait there and I'll discharge you in a few moments, okay?
Y'all see that? All right. So Attorney Crump released the following statement, says that we are profoundly grateful that the jury has delivered a guilty verdict in the heartbreaking case. It says that A.J. Owens was a devoted mother whose life was tragically cut short, leaving her children, including a young son who witnessed this horrific act, to carry the burden of her loss. It says that the verdict is a critical step in securing justice for A.J. and her family. While nothing can erase the pain that they've endured, today's decision sends a clear message, that senseless violence will be met with accountability. It says that we will continue to stand by AJ's family as they heal and fight for a future where no family has to experience such devastation. All right, well, what about Shanquilla? And I don't want to throw no water on the fire, but damn. I'm happy that you were able to get a guilty verdict in this situation and bring this lady to justice. But what about Shanquilla? What about some of the other cases that Ben Crump is getting on that we're not seeing any results from? Like, we need you to spin the block back on Shanquilla. I want to see something happen in the Shanquilla case. It's been long enough. Like, I'm sorry. Now I'm happy for this verdict. Don't get me wrong. And maybe I'm feeling a little greedy when it comes to stuff like this, but I want to see something that happened in the Shanquilla case, because you talk a good game sometimes, being Crump, but I don't feel like you be doing enough. All right, so let's get into this.
Of my daughter, and I lost her, but I had more time with her. They have such a limited time with her, time that they'll never get back, memories that may fade because of their age, but we try to get together, get through it. I love my daughter, and I lost her, but I had more time with her.
That's sad.
You have a woman terrorizing her son. Took his property, broke it, threw items at him. Not only, then she proceeds to tell her son, go get your mother. So she baited her using racial epithets, called him slave, the N-word. This is not the Underground Railroad. All of that was done. If that's not a depraved mind at children, I don't know what is. Then she knocks on the door with a 9-year-old standing next to her, which she knew she was coming. She told him to go get his mother. She knocks on the door, never opens the door, and shoots through a locked metal door. You have a woman terrorizing her son. Took his property, broke it.
And she sat there. Let's go back and look when you read the verdict to her, because she looked like she didn't really give a damn. She showed really no emotion. That's a lot of hate in this lady's heart, for real. Let's go ahead and watch. She showed no emotion.
Verdict as to count one. We, the jury, find as as to count one of the charge. The defendant is guilty of manslaughter. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt that during the commission of the offense, the defendant personally used a firearm? Yes. So say we all, dated the 16th day of August, 2024.
Does either side wish to poll the jurors to be polled?
Yes, sir.
Madam Clerk, please poll the jurors by number only.
Juror number 1, is this your verdict? Juror number
Okay, so we saw all of that. So I want you guys to see her reaction when they said that she was guilty, because most people be like, oh, you know, I didn't expect her to cry, but I expected her to, like, you know, have some type of emotion. She just stood there like, all right, next. Like, what else y'all got? Like, she took that like a G. I don't know if they gave her a shot of liquor back, you know, back in the back before her ass came out, but she took that shit like a G. I mean, she is facing up to 30 years though. So, I mean, I guess that's justice, child. We'll take it. We'll take it, honey. Because so many of our people go in court, honey, for situations as such, and it just don't come out as good. So thank God for some justice. All right. Let's move on to this next topic that I found. This woman is doing a live with her husband, and then she tries to say that he's unattractive, but she still love him. And he kind of called it where she tried to throw that little shade up in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into that because I thought it was kind of funny. Okay.
Hey, TikTok, we are back. We are back this time to give a short video of relationship goals. But first, we want to thank everybody for coming on and giving us positive comments and positive vibes throughout all of our videos. Today, we're just going to talk real quickly about relationships, basically, how to choose the right one and go from there. So this is going to be targeted for either audience. It could be for women. It could be for men. It's up to you, you know. But basically, I want to say that you don't always want to go for a person's looks when choosing. You know, sometimes people have a great heart, but we choose based on looks or what they have because we're looking at materialistic things. And that's not always a good thing. So in my case, I can say that because I didn't choose, you know, based on looks. As you can see, I chose someone that's not really attractive. So I basically went with, you know, his heart because he has a good heart.
Hell no.
Yeah, so I went with basically with heart.
Hold on.
Always
Hold on, baby. You don't feel I was attractive?
Yeah, you was a little attractive, but not as much attractive. You know, not really attractive. So, you know, sometimes when you choose.
Hold on. Just pump your brakes, You just said we was having a conversation to the TikTok world, to the TikTok generation about relationships and building and embracing and loving and caring, and you just get on this camera and just told me what I'm just an ugly motherfucker.
Not necessarily. I mean, on a scale from 1 to 10, I give you at least a 5.
Hold on.
Hell no.
I ain't never ever claimed to be a pretty boy, but a 5 is below the scale of the ugly boys. I'm not in the ugly category at all. I'm a sexy black motherfucker. Okay. I'm good enough to get your tattoo on me. This ugly motherfucker got this tattoo on you, but you ain't screaming that. You ain't saying nothing wrong with that.
Wow. But
what type of shit you just set me up for? Yeah. You just said we was coming out here and talk about relationships and doing this and building this and building that, and you just come on talking about I'm a sexy motherfucker.
Are you mad?
Mad.
Don't be mad.
I'm mad.
I mean, we're just trying to give people advice.
Mad. The dog will get mad when you ain't gonna feed him. I'll get mad.
Okay, but don't get mad.
When you ain't gonna.
We're just trying to finish the video.
We'll finish the video.
Yeah.
You just what type of shit? Oh, light skin, green eyes, knocking the dark skin brother.
I still love you.
I'm sexy than the motherfucker. You don't think I'm sexy?
I really think you are sexy.
Man, why you just
so in conclusion, people, if you decide, you know, just don't look at the looks.
She on some bullshit.
And like me, in other words.
What type of kiss?
I love you.
You love me. Kiss the dog. Kiss me. Kiss the dog.
Damn.
He TikTok
messed up. I don't think I ain't gonna say I don't think. I would never do that to my husband on a fucking live. Girl, would you marry him for then? He ain't a bad looking guy. He is not a bad looking guy. Girl, you better okay. And then when the girls be hopping in the damn DMs trying to take your man, then you be like, damn, I shouldn't have said that shit on live. Okay. Don't be throwing your man out there to the wolves, girl, because they do be lurking, honey. They be lurking in the DM. So don't be doing that. Don't be trying to talk about he ain't fine like that. He ain't a bad looking dude. And he done went out here and got some S curl up in his head too. Girl, ain't got a tattoo on you. Girl, you better calm down now. Because somebody will snatch his ass right on up. All right. He was hot about that, won't he? Somebody said, I think he's handsome. Yeah, he's a nice looking guy. That is messed up. Somebody, I still love you. No, but you done hurt his feelings now. Damn, don't be doing that, ladies. Don't be doing that, okay? All right, so let's move on, honey. Y'all, my knee is hurt, y'all. I hurt my damn knee while I was working out. Oh, my God. I was doing too much, y'all. I was doing too much. Oh, my God. Doing planks and shit today. Oh, my God, y'all. I hurt my knee bad. Oh, God. I took me some pain pills earlier. So that's, if I'm not like, tonight, that's probably why. Because I done took that damn medicine for my knee and it's killing me. But we're going to get through the show, though. Okay? All right. So Miss Netta, honey, and this person named Darius Cooks, they go at it on live where Darius tries to explain to Miss Netta that her constant combative energy is driving away her fan base, all right? And Netta says that she was not trying to hear that ish, all right? He's telling her right. People are really getting tired of Netta. Like, they are really, really getting tired of Netta, okay? They are. So let's get into what he had to tell her, because I feel like he was telling her right. But she didn't want to hear that shit.
Followed you before you blew up.
I didn't follow you. I heard
and it's okay. You don't have to follow me. There are lots of people.
But you're telling me that these people are telling you this. Now you saying you follow me and you watch this.
Netta, let me just be clear about this. Let's start from the beginning. When you were doing those videos in that clothing store, before you had your surgery, because I'm going back some years, when you did the video in the clothing store, when you did the video in Walmart. Oh, you didn't do the video in the clothing store?
You said what?
The video in the clothing store and the video at Walmart.
The clothing store.
Yes, you walked into a clothing store, you said, oh, you trying to take my man, and I don't play this about you trying to take my man.
Okay, but that's the old video. What about
exactly?
Okay,
so
I used to watch it. Okay, that's great.
So that's what I'm trying to say. So I used to watch the old videos. Uh-huh. You then lost weight, you blew up. Netta, you have changed since you blown up. I'm okay with it, because guess what? When I became a millionaire, I changed too. So
what did I change from? What did I change from? If you would have knew me back in the day, I did the same thing I'm doing today. I fucked with people online. I did all of it. I did.
As somebody who used to watch your video, now you asked me a question, allow me to answer you.
I'm listening to you.
As your presentation has changed greatly from who you were to who you are now. And hold on before you respond. I have, and I'm not backpedaling and pussy popping. The other day I had an hour-long conversation about you. And the reason I had a conversation about you is because I actually felt sorry for the way you were treated by Tia. I actually told my audience, you know what? I don't think this is right. This is not a fight that I believe Netta could stand in against Tia, and I think that the whole situation was wrong. I told my entire audience this. They
don't show the good stuff.
Of course they don't.
That's what it is. So they're not going to show me what you say.
Let me finish. Allow me to finish, please. Okay. I want to get to your answer. Your presentation has changed. You were never this confrontational. You were never this up in terms of always having to defend yourself. I understand.
Really? Social media well, you wasn't watching me.
Baby, I used to. You were never like this.
I always had to defend myself from ever since day one, since 2020.
If I had heard as a follower the way this display is when I was watching those videos before, I would have never continued to watch.
Everybody
this level.
Plates. I didn't start off cooking plates.
I know you did.
No,
I recognize that. I know you didn't. But this level of always having to be combative with people, this level of that is what's turning a lot of people off. So when you asked me how you've changed, Netta, your display with this being combative was never like this before.
Because when guess what? Maybe Netta got tired.
I understand. Maybe I got tired. But I also feel like, as a previous follower, that you cannot ostracize the same community that you want to support you. That's right. These are the same people that you're posting videos saying, watch my videos, consume my content, but it's also the same audience you're ostracizing. And as somebody who makes his living from social media, I recognize the danger in that. And as somebody who has built a successful brand like you have built, like you're trying to do or you are doing, I recognize the danger in that. So I just wanted to tell you that's how much I've noticed the change from who you were before to who you are now. And it's turned a lot of people off. Initially,
it doesn't matter.
Okay. Then
it doesn't matter. My thing about them, have you seen my numbers?
But do you know why you have those numbers? Because what I want you to do, show me those numbers in cash.
Oh, you want me to show it in cash? Oh, I don't have cash.
I know, baby. Show me those things. These numbers don't mean nothing.
Yeah. Yes, it does, because these numbers
if
will
you
get
can't
me
put
paid.
These comments into cash, if you're not running a successful business, if you can't go to the bank on this shit, what's the use in being on social media? What's the use? Right now, Netta, from me to you, everybody is laughing at you.
It doesn't.
Everybody.
No, everybody's not laughing at me.
Okay.
Only those ones that got the problem is doing a lot of laughing because
who has
a lot of support.
Where's the problem coming from? Who has the problem?
The problem is coming from I never got on here with no problem with no one. Mm-hmm. Everybody had the problem with me, whether I was quiet or if I talked to them or fucked with them, they had a problem.
But you realize this is what social media is.
And that's why I do it for them now, because this is what they want. So this is what I'm gonna give. Everybody go and they make a bag.
But what about you? What about you? What about what's inside of your heart,
my heart
that says
good?
So you're totally fine with this abrasive display, this always fighting. Every video that we see that comes across our screen is you agitated and on 15. You're okay with this? I'm
okay.
Then I have enough to say. Then I'm good.
That's the biggest thing about it. Keep talking how my skin is and built and all that other stuff. I don't care this is what people say about me, about my skin and stuff. It has been talked about and discussed for years. So that's not nothing they can do to break me down. I don't go in my room at nighttime and go and cry.
I followed you before you blew up.
And then you need to come out of your room and go in the bathroom and put some Proactive on your damn face. That's what you need to do. Go in your room and cry. And that's in that same order. Go in your room and cry, honey. Lay across your bed and get a good cry out. And then get your ass up and go in the bathroom and put some Noxzema on your face. Wash that off and then put some Proactive on there. And maybe go cry one more time just to make sure you got it all out. Okay? Because your attitude does suck. And you're going to turn your fans away and people are going to stop supporting your ass. Because really you're not as famous as you think you are. All right? All it takes is for a few people to be like, I ain't fucking with her no more, and word and news travel, and before you know it, your little social media page is gonna be going down. People get tired of the same bullshit every time. It's really not that entertaining all the time. It's not. It's really not. People are really getting tired of Netta and Charles. People are really getting tired, and he's trying to tell her right. Well, him right. He's trying to tell him right, but he ain't listening. So, I mean, that's you, baby. If you want your career to go downhill because you want to have the big head and you think that you've arrived and made it, you've not. It's time to calm it down, gather yourself, and find a different direction that you're trying to go in your, can we call it a career? I don't know. All right, so guys, let's get into this next one. We got a funny for you guys. This is how tired I am, y'all. Let me show y'all. This is how tired I am. This shit is so funny. Let's get it on. Let's get it on the screen for you. Woo. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, okay? Y'all sitting on the like button, like hit the like button, hit that like button, okay? All right, so here we go. Let's get it. Says that when your wig fall off in church, child. So this lady's in church, knock the hell out. All right, watch this. Wide open. That's how I am right there. It's clean off, okay? What in the knocked out mouth wide. Come on there right there. Whiplash sitting up there. Girl, if you don't wake up in church, okay? That's so embarrassing. She sat right up, put that wig back on, and went right the hell back to sleep, okay? Baby, she was probably up all night drinking and sinning, and then took her ass to church to go to sleep. Let's get into our next topic, though, child. Let's get into the next topic. All right, so Derek Chauvin, honey, there's an update on him. This is the officer who unalived George Floyd, okay? The one who had his knee on his neck where George Floyd was calling for his mother, where he died of asphyxiation because he could not breathe, and he told him he couldn't breathe, and he still stayed on his damn neck. He is getting hell in prison, girl. They are tearing his ass up in prison, and they're having to move him. That says that Derek Chauvin is moved, honey, to the new federal prison after being starved out here, girl. It says a former Minneapolis police officer, Derek Chauvin, who was convicted of the unaliving of George Floyd, is trending following news that he has been moved to a new federal prison after a starving, and I got to say it that way, last year. Now, according to Fox News, it said that Chauvin has been transferred from the federal prison in Tucson, Arizona, to a facility in Oklahoma City. Now, per the report by Chauvin's mother, says that the move is temporary and that the location is his new permanent home. Is the new location is his new permanent home, and it's not, and it's unclear. That didn't make no sense. So it says that the report state that an unnamed inmate was charged with attempted unaliving for starving Chauvin 22 times in a law library last year in the Tucson prison using an improvised knife. Okay, so they tried to take him out, child, 22 times on the in the damn library. Okay, I told y'all, police officers, R-worders, child abusers, and stuff like, they don't make it. They don't really have a good stint in prison. They really don't. They really don't. They be on their ass. And now that they know he's a police officer and what he did, he took out George Floyd, he can't go nowhere. It don't matter. It don't matter where they move him to. He is going to catch hell. It don't matter where they move him to. They probably gonna have to put him in the hole or something like that, to protective custody or something, because everywhere he goes, and they gonna find out who the hell he is and what he's in there for. And trust me, they can find out what you're in there for. And it's gonna be the same shit again. And we gonna probably hear that something bad happened to him, because that's what they do to officers. They do not take kindly to shit like that, especially the way George Floyd died. And y'all know that was a very huge thing that happened when George Floyd died. That was like national news right there. So damn. So he's been moved because they tried to take him out, child, 22 times. All right. So that's what it is, and that's what it is. All right. So that's the update on him. Let's get into some Melody Sheree news, honey. She has released some new pics for her new J Bolin collection. Y'all know it was set to come out. Was it this morning? I think it was. So if you guys got your credit cards, child, ready to go on and burn them up, get your credit cards hot out here, child. She says, today in my Usher voice, she says, go tell your family and friends that Melody and Jay had to do it again. Hey, all right. So she says at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, this like drops, and you don't want to miss it. Okay, so of course, stylist by J Bolin at Lux Bolin. All right, so that's what the new that's what the title of this particular collection is called, Lux Bolin. Okay, so yes, that's your girl Mel, honey. I do like this. Let me go back. All right, so let's go to the first one. All right, I like the colors in this. Okay, the shirt is cute. And I do love a good old nasty boot, girl. I love a good old nasty thigh high boot. So it's serving, okay. Mel is serving. Hair is herring. Makeup is flawless, okay. I love her in the curly long locks. That's beautiful. All right, so here she is again. Look at those jeans, honey. Little thigh action on the side. Yes, girl. Okay, yes, girl. I like it. That's the jacket that we were looking at last night when we first showed the new collection. So she paired it with a pair of jeans, honey, that has that same drop down look, to where it's like a little opening on the side with the shoulders out. So that's a good look. I like it. Paired with the cute little shoes, honey, with the little heel, with the little block heel, honey. And it looks like these shoes, they look like a sandal with the toe inside this part of the shoe here, and the rest of the toes are out, and it's like a strappy type, sandal type, traditional type block heel. It's cute. I would rock them, child. It's different, because I love a good old nasty shoe, honey. All right, I like the colors on this. This is cute. All right, it's cute. A nice little wide leg pants, and then the long shirt to come down over, and it has pockets. Okay, you can always have some pockets, honey. Again, she has the beautiful tresses coming down, girl. All right, Mel just cannot do no wrong. All right, you better model in here, girl. I love it. All right, next look is a denim dress. Okay, that's cute. I like the little hobo purse that she paired that with. Again, the hair is hairy. The makeup is makeuping. I like her eyes. The little shadow that she has there. Nice look. Great look. I like that. Okay, go Mel. All right, I think this is the last look. I like the color, definitely. I like the way it's very form-fitting, so she can see her curves. And then she got the little cape on the back, honey, to give you a little bit more look there. So I wonder, is that a detachable, or does that just stay on? That's cute, though. I like the color. Love the color. So go Mel. That's the new, some more looks from the new Lux collection. Okay, so that did come out today. It is released today. You can go on the J Bolin website today and get that, or get those looks if you so desire to do so. All right. Shout out to Mel. Shout out to J Bolin. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's get on, honey. We moving on. We moving on. We will not have a long show tonight, y'all. We won't have a long show because I don't lay down. I'm tired. And my damn leg is hurting. All right, but let's move on, honey. All right, so Paula Deen, honey. Paula Deen is in the news, honey, because she's been accused of stealing a black woman's recipe, honey, in a resurfaced clip, child. Let's go ahead and read this. It says the racist allegations against celebrity chef Paula Deen, honey, has resurfaced. Now, it says in a 2013 interview with the New York Times that recently resurfaced on TikTok, that Dora Charles, who served as the main cook at Dean's The Lady and Sons restaurant in Savannah, Georgia, honey, said that the chef used her recipes for 20 years before she ditched her for fame. It says that before Paula Deen, honey, became a television personality of the Food Network, that Charles claimed that she told her, stick with me, and one day if I get rich, you get rich. They all say that, but you got to get that shit in writing, okay? I don't do no verbal contracts. Says that Deen allegedly never fulfilled her promise to Charles after decades of working together. It says that when asked if she believed that Deen was racist, or was it racist based on her experience with the elderly chef, Charles told the Times, she says that I've heard her actually use the N-word before, okay? So she's heard Paula Deen use the N-word in her restaurant. And I've heard that before, that she is that way. And I heard it in her restaurant, that she has like these little like black people that look like they might be slaves or something, like statues in her restaurant. So I don't know how I feel about that. But so it's saying that Paula Deen, actually the dishes that you guys see her serving in her restaurant actually came from a black lady, okay? A black lady who used to work in her restaurant for over 20 years. Paula Deen stole her recipes and used them as her own, and got on the Food Network, honey, and made people believe that she's just this great cook when really she was just repeating recipes that she stole from a previous head cook or head chef that used to work in her restaurant, y'all. What y'all think about that?
About whether you come along with her if she got famous?
Yes. Mm-hmm. She said, stick with me. One day, if I get rich, you get rich.
But it sounds like it just passed you by.
It just passed me by. You know, I'm not gonna run behind her and say, you promised me, where my half, where my part, you know. It wasn't all about that. Actually, all I was looking for was a good salary.
She talked to you about your partnership, about whether...
Because you know a lot of that stuff, I'm pretty sure, and I ain't saying Paula Deen can't cook, but a lot of that stuff is like soul food, okay? It's like her restaurant, I'm hearing, is like strictly soul food at her restaurant. That fried chicken and stuff, she probably stole all that shit. What she did, because that's what the lady said. Stole all that, because she served everything from fried chicken to chicken and dumplings, collard greens, like you name it. Everything that you would eat in a regular soul food restaurant, that's what she serves in her restaurant. You can go on her website and see, honey, pull it up, The Lady and Sons, pull it up, and you will see all the things that she served up in there, peach cobbler, biscuits, all that shit she got from that lady, and then gonna sit up here and try to claim it as her own and ride off this lady's restaurants, ride off her recipes like that. That's not fair. I don't think that's fair. At least get a lady a check or something. But then again, she should have had Paula Deen sign something, or I would have recorded her ass or something saying, hey, whenever I make it big, or whenever I whatever, then you would have had some type of proof. So now it's kind of your word against hers, and now she's blown up and become this sensationalized chef, honey, on the Food Network, and everybody know her, but don't nobody know you, and you the one that did all the damn recipes, okay? That's usually how it is. It's giving Stormy and Kyle a little bit, okay? That's what it's giving. So maybe you can launch some type of, I don't know, investigation into this and talk to a lawyer and see what you can do in order to figure out how you're gonna get through this, child, okay? Because that's sad. She looked real deflated behind that too. And that's sad. Paula Deen, that's why your ass is running around here looking emaciated now on that bullshiggity. All right, so let's move on. This is gonna be our last topic. Let's get into this update on Stormy. Now, you guys know, you should know by now because everybody's talking about it. Stormy is counter-suing Kyle. Y'all know that her former employer, Kyle, honey, already has launched a lawsuit against Stormy for firing him, and she also owes him millions of dollars, all right, including a loan that he gave her in the tune of $40,000. She has not paid him back. Stormy has now made an announcement that she is counter-suing Kyle. So he's suing her, she's suing him. We're gonna see how it turns out. I think Kyle is gonna come out on top. Because I already said, honey, how can you outsmart the person who pulled you out the dirt? Because your shit was about to go all the way under and you almost had to file for bankruptcy. And if it wasn't for Kyle, you wouldn't have shit. So you hurried up and fired him because you didn't want to give him his 30% that you promised him. But now it's looking like you're going to have to pay him more than that. All right. So again, she is countersuing him. Let's go ahead and get into some stuff that Stormy had to say on her Instagram. Okay. This is her Canvas Girl Beauty. She says that my kindness has no motive. She says, I'm kind because I'm kind and I'm already blessed. There go that cockiness. All right. She says, yesterday was such a great... Really? Hold on. Yesterday was such a great... Was you going to finish that sentence? Beginning and end. She says, I love business trips. Fun fact, I'm always working. Okay. And all right. So this is something else she had to say. She says that even on my birthday trip that the hubby planned for me, I was working. I did a whole TikTok live on that trip, as well as a plethora of business meetings, branded photo shoot design sessions, and film marketing content for Body Glaze. She says it's crazy how you can have a great time but still get the job done. She goes on to say that I encourage everyone to get a great CPA who helps you understand what can be wrote off or not from your business. She says that after all of these years, I finally have a wealth of management advertiser and tax strategists who understand the law. That's a subliminal post. She says that when you are at a scale that you need things, she says that when you're at scale that you need those things if you take a trip and girl, Stormy, and I swear I'm trying to read it now. Damn. She says that when you're at scale that you need those things if you take a trip and do work, whether you have fun or not during downtime, you're still working. Did Tisha write this? I'm sorry, Stormy. Damn. You always bragging, but you ain't got what's going on with your education, child? What is going on with the school system down there in damn Huntsville? Well, I know she went to school in Mississippi. What is going on down there? Tisha can't spell and all right. I posted some shit over there on Facebook where Tisha was out here tripping. Damn. All right, so she says, working per usual. Here's some flowers she said that she received, child. Okay. We just kind of going through because she had a whole lot to say. So let's get into it. Imagine creating a hero product, a true industry distributor, misspelled that, on your own down to the name and label. Then imagine manifesting going viral on TikTok and then doing it for 4 months later. And imagine someone trying to make people believe that they helped you. She's talking about Kyle. She says, and you go viral, or that they're the reason for your success. So now she's throwing this subliminal post out about Kyle because y'all know he done filed a lawsuit. She knows about it and she wants everybody to know that Kyle ain't did shit for her when he did everything. She says that because they're thirsty for credit in all areas of your zone or genius. She says that proof is in the pudding, but she says I even had TikTok reps let me know that viral is viral and no one person can make that happen. She says, I'll never forget telling everyone I'm going viral. She said, manifestation is real and what God has for you will always happen. Peep those text messages. Okay, so she's sending out subliminals for Kyle. She might want to shut her mouth before you stick your own foot up your ass. All right. Hold on, let's go back. See, she's talking way too much and you getting way too cocky. You can tell that she's having conversations maybe with an attorney or somebody. Said, girl, don't worry about it. You got this. But you kind of don't because this man says that he has paperwork and or conversations where you have promised to pay him 30% and you were already paying him that 30% prior to you firing him. So why did you abruptly stop doing that, Stormy? That's what's going to trip you up. You can't say I never promised to give him 30% when you were already paying him that prior to you going out here and hurrying up and firing him because you didn't want to continue to pay him. That's what's going to trip you up because the judge going to ask you, well, why were you paying him this if you didn't promise him that? All right. She says that this was in April 2023. She says, so that we can plan, then execute. She says that I made up my mind that it's going viral on TikTok. She says, when, how, don't know, don't care, but it's happening. She says, I can see it, feel it, taste it in my mind. It's already real. Then Kyle comes back and says that I love it. Says that you have a great track record for hunches. So if you say so, then I'll believe it. So as you can see, whatever message was right here, she scratched it out. And whatever he responded, she scratched it out. I mean, if you're going to show it, girl, show it all. Don't be scratching out messages because now it's looking like you on the fraud shit. So she goes back and says that since I'm manifesting the viral into fruition, says that we got to be prepared for the flow after it. All right, so let's pause. She says, like I literally spoke it into existence, got in front of that camera, meaning you mean rather. She says, edited and did every step myself and made it happen the very first on the platform. So now she's trying to make it seem like she's been doing all of this and that she's doing stuff that Kyle was doing and she didn't need Kyle. So that's why all these posts are coming from, because she's trying to put it out there that Kyle was doing all these things and look at me now, I'm doing these things. But yeah, because he taught you and trained you. If you were doing those things before, then why were you $2 million in debt and your business was about to be bankrupt, Stormy? And then it didn't turn around until Kyle came in and switched up everything for you. She says, it wasn't even sure if I believed it, but it's in my spirit for TikTok. People be wanting your rhythm, but not your blues, okay? All right, let's pause. She says, I'm a master manifester by human design. It's in my DNA. Everything that I've ever said or believed has come true. Now I'm manifesting keeping the snakes out the garden and turning Canvas into a $1 billion lifestyle brand, and take y'all on that ride with me. Shit. Says that the good, the bad, and the ugly, this is the game, and I'm going to put y'all up on game. She said that more money, more problems. Hypothetically, when you got money that you can literally help anyone. She said that you can even pay a person multiple millions in cash in less than a year and a half, and it'll be good enough, especially when it's about clout. She says, and when they can't understand your magic, she says that my mentorship program is going to be crazy because, boy, I've had a hell of an entrepreneurial ride. She says, and every pit stop got me one step closer to the greatness God has for me, okay? She is so full of shit. She says, fun fact that every hero product I ever made started in the kitchen, LOL, from the Blossom Serum to Body Glaze, all right? She said that we told you that it was going to do it when it was cooking in the kitchen, but I'm going to show y'all that the lab before I drop the body wash and scrub so you can see how it's made, okay? Girl, we ain't trying to go to Alibaba, honey. I ain't trying to go to Alibaba because that's where you get your shit from. She said most people don't realize the strength that it took to rebuild yourself from scratch to have the life you have today. This girl is full of shit. She goes on to say here, remember I told y'all was having surgery. So she's now letting y'all know she had a surgery, which she did. We get ready to see that. She says, well, I did it yesterday. Do y'all want to see? Okay. Yeah. So let's get into her having some surgery. All right. Hold on. Let's go back and.
Okay, now, ladies, let's just get information.
Baby. All right, she said, so I look crazy. She said, but goodbye, mom boobs. She says, I got my chin lipo 2 and lipo 360. So she's got like all this extra stuff sucked out. She got a breast reduction and she got something done with her chin, okay? She got the fat and stuff cut from her chin. But you ain't did shit to your nose. So you done skipped over your nose and went to your chin, your boobs, and 360 down here. She says, and no transfer at all. I mostly came for the boobs. She says, and no implants, just a reduction and a lift. So she got a breast lift and a breast reduction. She got something done with her chin, and she got a 360 lipo done. So let's go ahead and finish watching.
Right here, bitch. Her right here. They used to be like right there. I'm having fucking torso.
Okay, let's go back.
Okay, now, ladies, let's just get information.
Baby.
Right here, bitch. Her right here. They used to be like right there. I'm having fucking torso.
All right, so she's thanking somebody for her flowers. She's, of course, in the hospital healing from all these damn surgeries she had at one time. All right. Y'all notice every time Stormy get in some type of trouble, she finds her way into the hospital. Do y'all notice that when she got into the trouble with Black Titanic, she was saying that she had what was that? She said she had some kind of shit she had where she was laid up in the hospital and she had to let everybody know that she had was it scabies or some shit? I don't know. I'm being funny. So she says, real anointing irritates real demons. That's why some people can't stand you and they don't even know why that they are possessed. She says it's not personal, it's spiritual. Oh, so spiritual.
Oh, they got me flowers. These are from my mom.
Oh, really?
And dad. These are from my friend group, my band, the Disheveled. These are from the hubby. Oh, y'all so cute. They're so sweet.
Okay, there's more reading, child. Says, being that I planned this surgery for this date 2 months ago, she says, I just got to say that I'm thankful for the people who have brought me peace in this season because everyone ain't built like that. She's showing her body glaze, body glaze, body glaze, body glaze, and that is all. So Stormy is out here spending money left and right. Y'all saw her at the strip club the other night that I showed you guys where she had a huge bag of money. She was opening it up, getting ready to throw on the strippers. As Kyle was saying in his lawsuit, that she's spending money on yachts, alcohol, and all types of expensive things, renting out expensive homes in California when she's out there. So she's doing a lot of expensive stuff. And he's saying that she's using Canvas Beauty money, which he's supposed to get 30%. He doesn't think it's fair. I don't think it is either. Yes, she is 70% owner, but he is 30% owner. And of course, y'all know she fired him after he told her to keep the books clean, meaning not being out here just spending, because that's how your ass got into it before. That's how your ass got broke and you know, used $2 million in the hole because you were just spending. She needs to get a financial advisor to kind of help her with her spending habits because, like, damn, I don't want to tell nobody how to spend their money, but you're doing a lot, like 3 surgeries at one time. And then you're, like I said, out here spending money left and right, like you're doing, Stormy. You're throwing all these lavish parties. Like, she's doing a lot. So she's gonna be broke before you know it, child. I mean, you're gonna be, and I don't want to speak that into nobody's life, but you got to cut back on your spending. You ain't got to flex for us. You ain't got to flex for the gram, baby. We don't care. If you're successful, be successful, but you want to spend, you might want to slow it down on your spending. Okay. But that's going to be our show for tonight, guys. I'm about to go lay down and elevate my damn knee because I told you I hurt my knee while I worked out today and I want to kind of lay down. But you guys enjoy your Friday. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Yes, it's shorter than normal, but I said I'm still going to go live so that I can connect with you guys, even though I didn't really feel like it tonight. But I didn't want you guys to feel disappointed that Caramel canceled her show, baby. So I don't like to cancel. So I try to give you guys as much tea as I could in the short amount of time, and I hope you guys enjoy. Please don't forget to hit the like button to support the channel. Thank you for all 327 of you guys joining me on this Friday evening. Okay, if you guys are going out tonight, please be safe. All right, I want to see each and every one of you right back in my live on tomorrow. Okay, thank you to my mods, Bill Wilson, KBR, Linda Gamble, and Tyra. Thank you guys so much for doing such an awesome job. And thank you to all the content creators that joined us: Truth TV Podcast, Aries Girl Podcast, Dear Retalk Show, Messy Host ATL, Girlfriend Chronicles. Did I miss anyone? If I did, charge it to my head, not my heart. Y'all know I love y'all in here, girl. All right, love y'all. Let's get y'all some music, and you guys enjoy your evening, and I will see you guys later. Bye.